How do you stop yourself from making mistakes as an entrepreneur? Well, you can't stop yourself from making mistakes, but you should stop yourself from making fatal mistakes whenever possible. I know it's easier said than done. Sometimes entrepreneurs take big risks and they pay off. And sometimes it's the right time to do that, especially when the downside is very low. Fatal mistakes are another thing. I interviewed an entrepreneur that built his business from 0 to 100 million, Terry May. If you go to the Tats Talks page, then you can check that out there. He talked about all the mistakes he's made as an entrepreneur, but he did say one thing, that the one thing he did not do is make a fatal mistake. You have to understand, as entrepreneurs, we're very optimistic as a whole. So when you're optimistic as a whole, there's going to be a tendency of making a lot more mistakes or miscalculations when we have sales projections that we can't meet, or we have initiatives that have great upside, but we fail to realize what the downsides are. Now, if the downsides are really small, then go for it. But if the downsides are really, really big and can take your company out, then there's a good time and a bad time to do it. Map out your plan so that even if the worst case scenario hits, it doesn't take you out. It's as simple as that. It's not as much that you're trying to predict the future, you're trying to prepare yourself for opportunities that come your way. Most of the time with entrepreneurship, it's about minimizing mistakes instead of trying to do genius moves every day. It's like sports as well. It's the same thing. If you look at tennis players generally win by minimizing their mistakes and capitalizing on easy opportunities. You might need to bring someone else into your circle that will give you that point of view. Because I'm not saying that you should start getting negative or start getting pessimistic about something. You need some balancing point of view. And some people can kind of flip back and forth between that, but I get it. Some people are made for 1 year, and that's okay. Just understand that we all carry biases. We all carry blind spots. And we have to understand the strengths and weaknesses of the way we see the world. Set yourself up. If you are trying to pursue an initiative that has such a big downside that it could wipe you out, then consider not doing it, stay away from it, or at least protect against it just in case it happens. I have a bunch of other videos on here that talk about entrepreneurship and how to set yourself up for success. Go check it out. If you have comments or feedbacks, leave them below. I'll see you at the next video.